Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IITC channel. This is Ved Prakash Singh from IITC. Today we will see the successive steps of manual material handling. Guys, I tell you, I have been working in the industry from past 27 years and I have also worked in the construction industry. I have also worked in the project. I have worked in the store. I worked in the warehouse. I have worked in the process areas, and there are many issues related to the manual material handling. So if you are not struggling, or if your people are not struggling with any concern, any health concern related to manual handling, you are lucky so far. But I am very sure anybody or any worker, any team who are working in the industry from many years, who are dealing with manual handling, they may be suffering or they must be suffering for any health hazardous issue related to manual handling. I am not challenging you, but this is based on my experience. Guys, without taking much time, I would like to say you that we are going to see these points as a minimum, and there are many more points, but these are limited to. We will understand what do you mean by manual handling. Of course, you know it, but we will refresh your knowledge. 10 correct steps of lifting. Probably you know it, but let us go through all the steps in successive manner so that you have complete information regarding the correct steps of lifting and moving and handling. Step number 1 may be think before lifting and handling. Step number 2 is keep the load close to the waist. Step number 3 is adopt a stable position. 4, get a good hold. What are other steps to correct manual handling process? Guys, we are going to see everything in this module. Guys, my humble request for you is to please subscribe the button if you have not done so far, and please press the bell icon so that you can get continuously updated information. Nevertheless, I would request you to please forward this information to your friends so that they can also benefit it. You can send this link to your colleagues, your subordinates who are dealing manual material handling so that they can be trained. IITC here are happy to allow you to please use this program, use this link to train your operation team, maintenance team, safety teams, construction team, engineering team, and your contract worker, your subordinates and your colleagues. You can also use this link as a safety moment before any workshop, any training program. You can also use this module for a training toolbox training, so that your worker, your team, your subordinates, your contract labor can avoid any health hazard issues. We will discuss manual lifting and handling techniques, and we will discuss the risk assessment guideline. Guys, now let us understand what is a material handling. In the simple language, handling of material means moving the material from one place to another place. This is definition number 1. Definition number 2 is handling the material or moving the material from the tanker or truck to the store yard, from store yard to the production yard, from production to different phase of the processes, from processes to the finished good yard, then finished good yard to the quality check, then the storage yard, then loading to the truck or tanker. These are the simple meaning of material handling, right? There are 3 types of material handling. One is a manual handling, second is a semi-mechanical, semi-automatic, and the third is fully automatic or mechanical. What do we mean by semi-automatic or automated? Guys, I have prepared a specific designated program for material handling where I have described the A to Z techniques of material handling. In this program, we are going to see only correct steps of lifting and handling. I would encourage you to please search in IITC YouTube channel. You will find the material handling complete program for you, for your team, your subordinates. So you can go through as per your wish. Guys, now we are going to focus our time, our approach for 10 steps of successful material handling. Step number 1 is think before lifting, think before handling. You as a supervisor, you as a line manager, you as a worker, you are management. So we need to think that can or do I need to lift this load? If yes, then plan the lift. We have to think the plan before lifting, and then say that can handling aid be used? Can I use lever? Can I use any mechanical aid? Can I use rotating trolley? Can I use some crowbars like this? Where is the load going to be placed? We need to think in advance where the load is going to be shifted, where the load is going to be placed. Otherwise the people will be holding the load in the hand and he will be struggling. Will help be needed while lifting the load? Think whether there is a need to provide any help for this lifting. Remove obstruction and maintain good housekeeping. Guys, when your people are going to lift the load, handle the material, ensure that there is no obstruction during the walkways, because unnecessarily this person has to hold the load for longer time. And you remove all the slip and trip so that he will not fall and get injured. Consider resting the load midway on a table or a bench to change the grip for the long lift. So this is very important thing. You can put a rest time or rest place where your person can leave the load and take a rest so that he can manage complete grip. This is step number 1. Step number 1 we have understood. Think before lifting or handling. Step number 2, keep the load close to waist. Guys, I have prepared one load for risk assessment. I would encourage you to please search on IITC channel and go through that. I have explained how much load you can lift and how far you can lift the load. So this is a very beautiful chart. Here I may not be able to explain in this program, but you can go through this program separately. You can find out risk assessment during manual material handling on IITC channel. Keep the load as close as possible with the body. Keep the heaviest side of the load next to the body part. If a close approach to the load is not possible, try to slide it towards the body before attempting to lift it. These are the basic step number 2. Keep the load close to the waist. Step number 3, adopt a stable position. This is very important because this will create a good grip. The feet should be apart with one leg slightly forward to maintain balance. Move the feet during the lift to maintain the stability. This is self-explanatory. There is no need for explanation. Avoid tight clothing or unsuitable footwear while doing such lifting or material handling. You can see the picture and you can make one posture as per the load. Guys, get a good hold, good grip. Always keep load close to the body. This may be better than gripping it tightly with hands only, because your body can also support. So you see the situation here and you need to maintain like this. Step number 5 is start in a good posture. At the start of the lift, slight bending of the back, hips and knee is preferable to fully flexing the back, stooping, or fully flexing the hips and knee like squatting. Guys, this is self-explanatory. Probably you can understand from the figure only and you can implement it. Step number 6, don't flex the back any further while lifting. This is a very important thing, otherwise this can create injury to your back. Avoid twisting the back or leaning sideways, specifically while the back is bent. Shoulders should be kept level and facing in the same direction as the hip. Turning by moving the feet is better than twisting and lifting at the same time. Guys, if you see that this is top view, so this is person, this is a load, so you cannot do like this. You cannot twist like 30 degree, 40 degree. So the right thing is you need to move correctly. This is the right approach. You have to move correctly. 360 degree, 90 degree, 45 degree and all these things. Keep the head up while handling. Look ahead, note down at the load once it has been held securely. I hope you understand. Look ahead, note down at the load once it has been held securely. Step number 9, move smoothly. Go and slowly. The load should not be jerked or snatched, as this can make it harder to keep control and can increase the risk to injury of your back. So guys, like this, it is not the right approach, right posture. You have to go like this. This is right posture. So see, here you are bending the neck, here you are not bending the neck, but this you can challenge. Step number 10, don't lift or handle more than can be easily managed. There is a difference between what people can lift and what they can safely lift. If in doubt, see advice or get help. See, there are limits to lift for men or for women. So please follow the law of land of your state, of your nation, of your place, of your country. Step number 11, put down and then adjust. If precise positioning of the load is necessary, put it down first, then slide it into the desired position. Don't try to correct the position when in lifting a situation. So please put it, then lift it. Guys, with this, there are some ergonomic assessment. I have also prepared one specific module for ergonomics where I have discussed ruler, REBA, RAP, ROSA, brief, NLI, MMH, WMSD, workplace assessment, job site design and training. I will request you, I will suggest you, I will advise you to search on to IITC YouTube channel. You will find it ergonomics assessment in the IITC channel. You will understand rapid under limb assessment. You will understand rapid entire body assessment. You will understand rapid assessment pushing and pulling, rapid office strain assessment. I have explained it very nicely. Guys, now this is your turn. You have to answer the question because you have seen all things. Now I will ask the question, you will answer the question, not to me, you will imitate it. What do you mean by manual handling? Now you know this. What are the basic health hazards of wrong lifting? You know this. What are different control measures of health hazards while lifting? I have not described here. As I mentioned that there is a separate video for entire manual material handling. I would encourage you to please go through that link so that you can get complete idea. Correct steps of lifting, you have seen all 11 steps. Risk reduction measures, there is a separate video for this. I would encourage you to please go through that. Guys, I hope this information was useful for you, and please send it to your friends. Guys, I hope you liked this information. With this, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.